I'm Austin Walker, and this is Waypoint Presents. Vice's home for the most exciting stories in gaming. We take you behind the scenes.
You gotta be a little crazy, you know, if you want to be the best.
Into the arena.
Not gonna connect in.
To the heart of why we play. EVO is the largest and longest running fighting game tournament in the world. For over 20 years, hopeful champions have descended upon EVO to test their skills against the best of the best. This year, we joined Echo Fox's Sonic Fox and Panda Global's Punk on their journey to the finals.
EVO 2017 weekend, let's go!
EVO is the absolute most important grassroots tournament of the year for any aspiring fighting game player.
Well, to the fighting game community, EVO is the Super Bowl.
EVO has always been the most coveted title to have. You are an EVO champion for life.
It's time for Street Fighter!
Coming to you right now, this is Injustice 2! You ready for this?
I started competing when I was 13 years old. Eventually, I went to NEC and at the very end of 2011, and ever since then, I've been competing. Won every single EVO I've attended, like, for the last 3 years. I hope I can win it again, because it's like, it's a brand new game. Everybody's out for blood right now. We all have a job here, and that's one job, just to win. And if you can't follow that one criteria, game over.
Sonic doesn't just embody what it is to be a prodigy. He's surpassed that in my eyes. He has literally won every single EVO he's entered. No one can lay claim to that.
Team Echo Fox has a bunch of top players from multiple different genres, and we only take the best of the best on the team.
The stakes are honestly really high for us at Echo Fox this EVO. Everyone's talking about how Echo Fox is taking over the world. Echo Fox is going to win Capcom Cup. Echo Fox is going to win the Injustice Tour. Yes, I have legitimate legends in my roster, but we've still got a lot to prove.
Hi, camera.
Panda Global is a team that first started as something more of like a family feel.
I'm sure you'll take one. I hope so. If you don't take one stock, I'll be a little upset at you.
I was at a tournament, and I had seen some players who were friends of mine and how their quote-unquote teams were treating them like commodities, like cattle.
He just kind of brought it up one day. He's like, why don't we just do it ourselves and see if we can do a better job of it? Like a newer concept where we take care of our players and treat them like family.
Yo, they actually messed up.
Give me 5 seconds!
Don't record that.
The environment of the team is really good. The people are great. They support me, so you can't really ask for much more than support from your team.
See, that's me being a bully.
Oh my God!
Just stay patient. Relax. Breathe. You can do it.
I'm playing at EVO right now, at least on Friday. It just seems like another tournament, but I'm sure tomorrow is going to feel different when everyone's here watching and stuff. So
I had a running list for a while of Street Fighter players I was looking at. And Punk was always at the top of it.
this tournament is definitely going to be the hardest tournament I've competed at so far. I'm looking forward to it, seeing how I do.
He came out of nowhere. He went to one tournament, and I knew this is something that could be incredible.
He plays Karen unlike anyone else, at a level unlike anyone else.
This is my mom's first event. She wanted to come to Vegas, and I'm here to play, and it's the biggest tournament of the year, so I want to make top 8 for it at least,
We've only been a team for 2 years. In these 2 years, we have become one of the fastest growing North American teams that doesn't have big backing. We're completely grassroots, and we're one of the biggest fighting game teams in the world, if not the biggest at this point.
Teams were not profit-seeking, a decade ago. It was more of like, oh, it's something identified with me and my friends who are playing together. Now you see more money flowing in.
The ecosystem of esports as a whole, if you're just discovering it, you're going to wonder what rock you were living under, because it is here, and it's like a tidal wave that's just, you know, flooding over across all of professional sports.
No, I'd say like some players are able to make probably 6 figures compared to when I was playing. Maybe if I got first place, I got like maybe $1,000.
Here's the problem. Millions of people play games. The number of people that can take that to a career is only a handful. And the number of people that can make a living off of that career is even smaller. For some games that have incredibly high tech skill, your mid-20s, you can't keep up with the young guys anymore. There's repetitive hand motion injuries, there's finger problems, there's tendon issues. Esports is getting bigger, it's growing, but it's still very, very few people that can make a living off of this.
Pools at EVO is the stuff of legend. I'm walking around here and I see people with these blue wristbands that say, please help me not drown in pools. And every pool winner gets awarded a special wristband that says EVO Pool Survivor. So once you get past pools, especially if you're in the winter side, you know that you've done something very, very good.
Let's just be realistic. There's the top guys like Sonic Fox, and then there's us. They call the pool monsters. What makes Sonic Fox so specifically good is I truly believe he looks at injustice the way Neo looks at the Matrix. He sees things that we don't see. So as we see a punch, he's seeing a hitbox, and he goes, that was too far away. You do not know your frames. That's what makes him different.
Yeah, long story short, my name came from my persona. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially your own, like, furry character that you made, because I am a furry, after all, hence the ears. There's a really, really bad stereotype of it. But it's mainly because it had a bad connotation to it. Not so much anymore. People don't want to try to make fun of us because now we're mainstream. So.
You didn't make contact with my hand. It's my fur, baby.
Punk, how'd you do today?
I bodied some kids.
I think the top 8 will be Punk, definitely. Like, he's too good not to make it. There's some killers in the bracket. He could struggle against a couple of the guys. Who are you worried about?
Me? I'm only worried about Tokido.
That's it?
Yeah, Tokidoki.
Tokidoki.
We've added legends, literal legends of the game. Got guys like Justin Wong, JDCR. These guys are all certified legends of the game.
So last week, he unfortunately had a little bit of a run-in with food poisoning. He's been nauseous all week, and he's been struggling. He understands what he needs to do. Even if he wasn't sick and I gave him a game plan, he'll stick to that. He's just that type of player.
I really want to win. Like, I don't want a second, third, you know, I want the first place trophy. I want to wake up every morning and be like, yeah, I won EVO, the first American? That's crazy.
No one stood in his way. And that's what's most impressive about this, that EVO, the hardest tournament he went through, barely breaking a sweat. The stakes are never higher for him, but that's the pressure you have to be able to understand and be able to withstand to be a top player.
There's a lot of lore to this one. It's one I'm excited about. So
Well, it's a good start for Tokido, but here we go. Good damage now for Punk. Tokido is just paying attention, see?
that defense. Immaculate, a hit. He's got him. There it is. He's so focused. Yeah, no antics. He knows that he's got a dangerous opponent in front of him.
He got under. That's it. He should be able to confirm into the critical art. And there it is. Punk is going to take it over Tokido.
So Punk
Punk just went through without any issues. He knew the matchups, he knew the players, and he just did his thing.
With EVO being so crazy and with Sonic being so under the weather, I'm very concerned. Oh, God. Sonic got in contact with the rest of the world. Oh, my God. I could not be happier. If he pulls this off and he wins another EVO, I am definitely bawling my eyes out.
Feeling well.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm so happy.
Okay.
Let's go? Yes. Let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is the Injustice 2 Pro Series. So, out of all the players that we've seen so far, who do you think is looking the absolute most impressive?
I think I'll just deal with it immediately. Sonic Fox.
I strongly believe if I take out Theo, I'm going to win the entire tournament. And I think it's vice versa for him too. I think he believes that as well.
Theo, he's on the verge of getting sent to losers by Sonic Fox, looking to make this a 3-0, breezing his way into top 8. And that's going to do it. More than enough damage. And Sonic Fox manages to secure himself another winner's top 8 placing at another EVO. One step closer to being the world champion.
I just made top 8 winners and I defeated Theo 3-0. He was the one that beat me last major 3-0 at CEO, so I'm happy to have returned the favor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Street Fighter! I know, is it filled up? Give it up for
And it's time for Street Fighter 5 Top 8 here at Evolution.
USA versus Japan. There's the man himself.
I got to imagine right now, Punk, a lot of pressure on him.
Here it is, our first match. Punk versus Itabashi Zangief.
The reason why Punk is going with this matchup is that Nash is capable of keeping Zangief out. That fireball is a lot of work to get around for Zangief.
He really wants to get in there at all times. And you see how nervous he was. He exhaled there. He knows that this is so dangerous that any moment it can turn on his head. There's the punish. No fear from the young gun. Punk in the U.S. Anything will do it now. It's enough. He gets the job done. Clean 3-0 moves in the winners' finals.
He did it. He beat it. He could take this whole thing.
I think I can win the whole tournament now. What do you want next? Kazunoko. You want Kazunoko? Yeah, but it's just the easier win.
Winner's semifinals. All right. Sonic Fox against Honeybee. Right there, Sonic Fox with an excellent check. Those young man reactions. He whips it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Be a second chance in life is Sonic Fox. One setup into a mix.
Oh, he's going to take a bet on this. Did he get it this in time?
We're going for a ride, baby. Both guys, final life bar, 2-2. Who will make it into the winner's final?
The backdash.
And can Honeybee do it again? It was
Honeybee. Can he get in there? This might be it. He punishes the landing recovery. Honeybee, no, the drum. He got it after all. Honeybee makes winners finals.
Back-to-back Honeybee.
Punk now the sole remaining U.S. players. And you know what? It's interesting because I feel like that might even put even more pressure on Punk. He's already considered the greatest Street Fighter 5 player on the planet right now.
Yeah.
He knows that he is the last hope here for U.S. to to try to get their first major Street Fighter title win.
Hannah goes Punk from the US of A.
And you can see him shaking his head right now, saying, you can't beat me. You cannot beat me. I got this. We've been talking up Kazunoko all day, and so far Punk has been making him look positively silly here.
It's enough to kill. He puts himself in grand finals convincingly 3-0 here at EVO.
Here's what I love about the mastery of any pro player that I've been around in any field. The confidence, the understanding of their own mastery, the intimidation that comes with that mastery, and the pursuit of a never-ending desire to be better the next day and the next day.
Red Hood, Catwoman.
This is loser's bracket Sonic Fox, right?
Absolutely.
It's a different guy. There's no more fun and games. There's no more joking. It's all serious.
And a last-ditch effort here is Sonic Fox with the clash. Samij working on a perfect life bar for the first round here.
Still just in total control.
And he's gonna get it.
Under.
A perfect coming from Samij.
Sonic Fox may be in trouble.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. He's got to be even. He's back up. Samij manages to take down Sonic Fox. Yeah.
Sonic Fox is done. Samij with the elimination. The EVO streak has fallen.
Sometimes I definitely take the losses harder than the players do. In fact, when I saw Sonic Fox walking back, he had a smile on his face. But that's just his nature. He's not somebody that'll take anything to heart like that.
I think he's gonna win. Well, he better win. Anything less of that should be disappointing for him and not for us.
It is going to be Panda Global Punk going up against Echo Fox Tokido here in grand finals, the last game of EVO. Let's go!
Very close. He hit a button. He's so genius. The taunt. He did a taunt combo to Punk in grand finals of EVO.
Punk's nerves are unpredictable.
As experienced and as great as Punk is, he is 18 years old.
Tokido's been playing and competing and fighting him since before Punk was born.
We've seen that if he is incredibly dominant and then people talk about him a lot, he lets it get to his head, then he gets super nervous.
I haven't seen him walk into this many normal moves, I think, in the entire time I've been watching him play.
This is a career builder. This is something that can set you for life winning an EVO. Yeah, this is the big stage. This matters a lot.
It's slipping from him. You can see evolution. It's just right out of his reach. He jumped onto it.
Oh, he made it the throw. That's it. That's it. Tokido is the Evolution 2017 champion, coming all the way from loser's bracket. He's done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Punk. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Punk.
Shake it up.
Punk had the weight of All-America on his shoulders. If he won, he would have been the first American ever to win EVO. That's a big deal.
It's always good to lose. It makes you learn what you have to do better next time.
From this loss, Punk will grow. This wasn't the end of anything. This was the beginning of Punk becoming a legend.
In second place, get loud for
It always sucks when you lose, but don't take it too hard. Always learn from it. If you don't learn from it, you're going to keep losing the same way over and over and over again.
A lot of people within the fighting game scene, their best friends are their fellow competitors. This is not just a hobby at this point, it is the rest of their lives.
Thanks again for tuning into Waypoint Presents. Coming up next week, we meet a fighter who finds strength in cosplaying as she proves herself in the ring.